It is with deep joy and gratitude that I accept this honor on behalf of my brother, Bob Owens. Thank you, Chester County Sports Hall of Fame, for selecting him. He is in splendid company. To the other inductees tonight, I salute you. Although Bob was my younger brother, he did not live in my shadow. Bob did not live in the shadows. His exuberance and zest for life, his sense of humor were contagious. He sparkled. Being the younger brother did have its drawbacks, however. I told him he was adopted. I put poison ivy in his bed sheets. I hid his toys. In retaliation, he stuck his tongue out at me. If he were here tonight, he would say to me, as he often did, after watching me play ball, he would say, "Jack, you are still slower than you look." Growing up as young lads in West Virginia and then in Westchester, Bob and I competed in everything. Marbles, tennis, pool, ping pong, checkers, Monopoly, where I cheated. Bob was a vicious croquet player, vicious. He would take his mallet and knock my ball out of West Virginia into Virginia, which hurt my feelings. Bob's intellect matched his athletic prowess. He won honors from the grades through a master's degree. He was a hungry scholar. He was a hungry athlete. He thrived on competition. He loved being in the arena. His creed, which he lived, and which he instilled in the young gladiators who played ball for him: be brave. Be brave. Although Bob was a champion athlete in football as a quarterback and a halfback, and in basketball as a point guard, it was in baseball where his achievements scholastically and as a professional with the Chicago Cubs, it was in baseball where his achievements echo to this day. Bob was a catcher. I pointed out to him that he was making a living squatting. He would point to a photograph of me in the band and say, "Trombone players are sissies." Bob lived large behind home plate. He had the arm of an assassin. Any base runner at first who was foolish enough to attempt to steal second lit up my brother's universe. Bob made second base uninhabitable. As a batter, he hit with .4 average and he hit with power. He was a complete player. Bob Owens was the finest athlete, coach, brother, son, husband, father I have ever known. He was my hero. We miss him, and I know he misses us. I know he would like to get back at me for that poison ivy. The question arises, where do we find the men and women in this class of inductees? And the answer is, in the narrow hollows of West Virginia, and in the exquisite beauty and grand hearts of Chester County. On behalf of Bob's wife, Peggy, and the Owens family, thank you for this glorious evening. God bless.